books on my TBR that I probably won't read. Do you ever have those books that you thought were a good addition at the time, and then later on you were like, I probably won't even read that? Well, these are some of mine. So we're gonna ignore the fact that my book is flipped. I'll show like the other angle first. But the first one we have is The Stranger Beside Me by Anne Rule, and this one I got because I needed it for a class assignment, and it's basically like kind of like the story of Ted Bundy and little snippets from people in here about people that encountered him and everything. So yeah, that's the first one. I probably won't be reading that because I just like have interest in other books besides like reading about a murderer right now. But yeah, that's the first one. The second one we have is The Case for Christ, and this one I was gifted by somebody, or somebody just kind of like gave it to me. And I've seen the movie, so I feel like I'm not really that interested in reading the book, but I might read this one day, and I know that this is a really good story though, and it's a true story, so. Now, this was another college assignment that I had to read Holes for my, one of my children's literature classes, but I never read it. I just looked on like Spark Notes. But I don't know, like it sounds like a cool story, but I just don't think I'm gonna be interested in reading it. Then we have The Starless Crown by James Rowlands. And I literally got this only because it was a bargain. It was like $4.99 at the grocery store, and I was like, oh my gosh, like a fantasy book. Oh my gosh, like my hobby of buying books and not reading them. So I just bought this just cause, and it's a pretty thick book. I don't really know like if I'm gonna enjoy it. Like I looked at some of the writing, but I'm not sure. But you know, maybe one day. Then we got Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers, and this one I was on like christianbook.com, and I was just like scrolling, and it was one of those other phases where I'm like, let me just buy this just because. It's like the story of Hosea and Gomer, like kind of like modernized in a way, like retelling a bit, but I'm not really sure like how I would feel about this, so, or how I would like this book, so I haven't really read it because I've heard mixed reviews about it. Then we have Private by James Patterson. I'm sorry, Grandma. This is one that she gave me, and I just don't know if it's like something I'm really into reading right now, so that's it.